Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Jason, Zombie Collector. And you might be like, hey, I think I've seen this card before. And the answer would be yes. But I thought kind of doing my on card autograph from Hall of Famers and superstars and just people I respect and enjoy, I would kind of bring out a few cards from the past and talk a little bit more about them in detail. So here we have Larry Walker. At the time I got this, I did this TTM for the non in the know. TTM is through the mail autograph collecting. And I did this about maybe 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. And I sent off to Larry Walker. He lives in Florida now, I believe Sarasota. So I sent to his home address. He was not obviously a Hall of Famer at the time. And it was 6, 8 months later, I'd given up on it, as you usually do in the TTM world. When you don't get something back in the first few months, you kind of go, I mean, you always think there's always a chance because there's hundreds of stories, if not thousands, about something you've totally gave up on, and then like 2 years later you get it, or 3 years later it'll show up. But at some point in time, you think, all right, it's gone. If it shows up, it's just awesome. It's a cool surprise, like Christmas. But you pretty much have written it off. At least I have. So this is like bittersweet because one, it's an autograph of Larry Walker. The autograph is like right there. It's a cool card. He put on there to Jason, all the best, and then he autographed it right there. If you can see it, right over there on the bat. But one of the thing that sucks is, if you can see, the car got completely roached in the process. It got bent right in half. So if you can see through his head there, across the autograph, through the bat, it might be easier to see on the back here. Also, it was like somebody just completely bent it over, and it must have been in the mail. I can't imagine Larry Walker doing that. You have some players or some autograph person, some personalities who will purposely bend up a card or damage it in some way so you won't resell it. I guess I don't know. I've seen it. I've heard about it. I don't think Larry Walker's one of those guys. I just think I just had bum luck. But it's a cool autograph of Larry Walker. It's a great picture. I kind of want to resend it, but I don't know if he signs through the. This was free. I didn't spend any money. I sent him a letter. I always do handwritten letters when I was really into TTMing, and he sent this back to me. So this is a great card. So let me read off a few things about him. I'm going to look down a couple times through this, but his nickname was Booger. I'm not even joking. I just pulled that up and looked at it. I was like, his nickname was Booger. And yes, his nickname was Booger. Hall of Fame inductee 2020. Second Canadian outside of Fergie Jenkins to be elected to the Hall of Fame. He had 76% of the vote. I believe you would have 75, and I think this was his last year of eligibility, 10 years. So you have that. Now, this is really cool. I'm going to look down to read this, but I want to let you know he is the only player ever to have exceeded a 310 batting average, 380 home runs, 1,300 RBIs, a 965 OPS, 471 doubles, and 230 stolen bases. Only player ever to do that. Now, you do have a few other players that were in the same league with him in that area, minus the stolen bases. Now, listen to these four players who have the similar stats, minus the stolen bases. Stan Musial, Babe Ruth, Ted Williams, and Lou Gehrig. So he's in the same league with these guys, except he added the stolen bases to it, which was 230 stolen bases in his career. That's a pretty good company to be in. He is also the only player to ever have a 700 slugging percentage and 30 home runs. 30 stolen bases in 1 year, and that was in 1997 he did that. So had a 700% slugging average with 30 stolen bases. Only player ever to do that. He had a superstition about the number 3. He was always number 33. So every team he went to, which I believe was Expos, then it was Rockies, then he played with the Cards. He was number 33. He got married on November 3rd at 3:33 p.m. And every time he got into the batter's box, or before he got in the batter's box, he swung his bat at least 3 times. And if he went over 3, then he would do 6 or 9. He always had to have 3, everything 3 with his superstition, which I thought was very interesting about him. So those are guys. There's a couple just quick takes there on Mr. Larry Walker, a.k.a. Booger. I mean, can you imagine going through your whole life as a ball player, maybe even before a ball player, your nickname being Booger? But you know what? I guess it is what it is. So there you guys go. I'm trying to show that. Hopefully that's a better angle there. It looks like it's pretty good. Of Mr. Larry Walker, Hall of Famer, on-card autograph. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching.